He was Smokin' Joe. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're taking a look at the life and career of Joe Frazier.
Would you have been willing to risk your life to go out for that final round?
Yeah.
Joseph William Frazier was born January 12, 1944 in Beaufort, South Carolina. His infatuation with boxing began when his father bought a black and white television to watch the fights. His uncle called him the next Joe Louis, and this idea stuck in his head. Frazier was stocky, but he bulked up further by training on an improvised punching bag. In his youth, he was seriously injured after being chased by a bad-tempered pig. Because his family was poor, the damage was left to heal itself, and Frazier's left arm was permanently bent. When he was 15 years old, Frazier left his hometown because of racial tension to live with his brother in New York. He quickly began chasing his dream of becoming a boxer. Between 1962 and 64, Frazier won several amateur heavyweight championships and was known as one of the United States' best heavyweights. But at 1964's New York World's Fair, he lost to Buster Mathis and failed to qualify for the Olympics. However, when Mathis got injured in Tokyo, Frazier stepped in as his replacement. He used his unparalleled left hook to wipe out the competition and won an Olympic gold medal. Following this success, Frazier turned pro. In his first professional fight, he beat Woody Goss by a technical knockout in the first round. He continued this streak by winning 3 more fights, all within the first 3 rounds. By 1966, his career skyrocketed. With help from his trainers, he added to his aggressive style by developing himself defensively. The stocky Frazier measured 5'11" and weighed in at 205 pounds, so the new bob and weave technique allowed him to protect himself from taller opponents. However, he let his powerful left hook do most of the talking. Frazier dominated into 1967. His celebrity was confirmed when he appeared on the cover of Ring magazine that year. Around that time, he met world heavyweight champ Muhammad Ali, who told Frazier he didn't stand a chance against him in the ring. However, Ali was then stripped of his title for refusing to serve in the Vietnam War, so that matchup was temporarily delayed. Instead, Frazier fought his former adversary Buster Mathis for the unofficial heavyweight championship. After 11 rounds, New York State awarded Frazier the title when he knocked Mathis out. He became the official world champ when he decisively beat Jimmy Ellis on February 16, 1970. After Ali was reinstated, the two finally met for the highly anticipated fight of the century at Madison Square Garden on March 8, 1971. Prior to the event, Ali increased tensions between the two boxers by saying Frazier was submissive to white authority figures.
He's just a victim of circumstances, and he's just a tool. He's doing his best, but he don't know where he's at.
I just think that his whole purpose was to probably get me scared, get me nervous, But I go in the jungle and fight a lion with a toothpick.
The two battled for a brutal 15 rounds before Frazier won by decision. Despite this milestone, the champ's 29-0 record was broken when he lost his heavyweight title to George Foreman on January 22, 1973. The next year, he faced Ali again and lost in a 12-round decision. They faced off for a third time on October 1, 1975, this time in the Philippines. The Thrilla in Manila went 14 rounds, after which Ali won the heavyweight championship by technical knockout. Because of this defeat and another loss to Foreman, Frazier retired in 1976. He unsuccessfully attempted a comeback in 1981 before he finally hung up his gloves for good. Frazier then owned and operated a gym in Philadelphia where he trained local athletes. He even instructed his daughter, Jackie Frazier Lyde, to participate in the sport, and she continued a long-time feud by battling Muhammad Ali's daughter Layla in the ring. Meanwhile, Frazier made various media appearances. He made a cameo in the film Rocky, appeared as himself in 2 episodes of The Simpsons,
I'm only here because my name had smoke in it,
and in the long-running video game series Fight Night. In 1990, he was honored with an induction into the International Boxing Hall of Fame. On November 7, 2011, he died after a short bout with liver cancer. Joe Frazier left a legacy of 32 wins, 73% of which were by technical knockout. This spectacular record solidified his reputation as a legendary fighter and a pillar of the sport of boxing.